Resound is a student-led and operated professional radio station. We're here to encourage, inspire our community, which is our student body, with music, conversations, and interactions throughout campus. Resound has a dual purpose. So we are student-focused in being a training lab for students who are interested in radio as a career. We are also an external entity, a radio station for anybody to listen to. Biblical values are the core of what we do at Resound. Our mission is based on Ephesians 4:29. It's do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth. It is very easy for us to stop at that and just be like, okay, we're not going to say bad things on air. But it continues on that everything we say should be used for building others up according to their need. So our mission is to encourage and build up our listeners through our music, our DJs, and anything else that we do. Most college student radio stations aren't professional. We have pushed Resound to be run like a professional radio station so that the content you hear on us, you would hear on a Caleb, a WayFM, or whatever it is. It would stand toe-to-toe with that. Radio has evolved over the years, and one of those biggest ways is being multi-platform. Our DJs and our music are our main content. But as people are wanting to get to know the DJs more and get more involved in the station, that content involves social media, videos, podcasts, all sorts of audio-visual methods on multiple different channels and platforms that all point to what Resound is and what Resound does. Because Resound is student-led and operated, our student leadership teams are the ones who are leading everything. Gwen Rumfield is our music director. She's in charge of the music. Kat Braden is our program director, and she's over the DJs and all of the shows. Nolan Ebert is our podcast director. Matt Wood is our video director over all of the different video projects that we do. Allie Kinner is our promotions director, and so she's in charge of all of the external things that we do on social media and in person. Josh Kniv and Reagan Burke are our production team.
Here at Resound Radio, we produce content of all platforms. So we have a YouTube channel that we post long-form content on. We also do short-form content, so any sort of like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. And then we also produce graphics, so any sort of events that we're doing, sometimes events that other orgs are doing, we'll partner with them. We also produce podcasts like the 1000 Days podcast, which walks through students' everyday lives here at Cedarville. And then we also just had a new podcast called Beyond the Game that's all about sports here at Cedarville. So we produce a lot more content than I think people realize, more than just the on-air aspect. I think Resound is such an amazing opportunity for people here at Cedarville because it really is such an amazing way to encourage the student body while also just being a part of a ministry. Resound is by far the best place to get involved with, and I will stand my ground on that. I've been at Cedarville for 3 years now, and I can easily say the best place I got involved in was Resound Radio.
People should listen to Resound for encouragement. Again, that's our goal. That's what we try to do. So, especially for our student body, who I hear day in and day out of how tired and burned out students are, that's what we try to be the solution to that.
Being a college student, you come across so many things that can be really challenging. And so sometimes even just an ounce of encouragement means the world, and to know that we have a fountain of encouragement through Resound Radio is so amazing.
Music that encourages you, keeps your mind focused on God and what He calls you to do beyond chapel, beyond your Bible classes. We're what you can listen to in between all of that to keep you focused and encouraged.
We're in such a unique time because it's like the people that are on air are people who are our age, who are in the same season of life, and we're able to connect so much with them. And we're only in this season of life for so long. And Resound Radio is really doing everything we can to be encouraging to our peers.
Good music, encouragement, being grounded in your faith, and just finding someone else who's going through the same thing you're going through. That is the best part about radio, is that human connection. That's why you should listen to Resound.